have finals. So we will start, and you can see them in the blocks already, with the B final of the girls varsity quad. So these are the fastest of the girls boats this event is, and we're going to have the B final or Petite final, and then the grand final is going to kick off our finals. So let me set the field for you. Looks like we've got 6 boats across in this one. In lane 1, furthest from the camera is Vero Beach. Lane 2, Sarasota Scullers. Lane 3 is Sarasota Crew B. Lane 4, Team Tampa. Lane 5, Treasure Coast Rowing Club. And in lane 6 is Team Tampa B. So 2 Team Tampa boats in this one. You've got 8 teammates that are going to row against each other. These are the girls' varsity quads, and here they go.
And these are for places 9 through 15 in the state of Florida. We have an 8-boat final. And it looks like we've got a really excellent start by Team Tampa A. We'll get a better view once we're have an overhead from the drone. It's probably changing his battery. Clean start from all of our crews. This is in view is Team Tampa B, Treasure Coast, and Team Tampa A. Nice starting sequence by the Treasure Coast. And these are our right-hand crews, the ones closest to the Regatta Island. We have yet to see our other crews, which are Vera Beach, Sarasota Scullers, and Sarasota Crew, but we'll get them shortly.
Yeah, so on the right side of the screen, that's Team Tampa B. Center of the screen there was Treasure Coast. And you can see all 6 boats in that shot. It looks like maybe to my eye, Team Tampa A is in the lead. Hard to say exactly. But again, it's 6 boats across, as Joe said, for places 9 through 15 in the state of Florida in this girls' varsity quad boat class for 2023. And we expect really most of these finals, even the B final, should be very competitive. There obviously are prior rounds of racing that then get these boats into these finals. So they match up pretty well from a timing perspective.
What I think is very illustrative, if you look carefully on our monitor or our Jumbotron, you can see the wakes of these boats. And you can see some of these boats have a very, very straight wake, whereas others are kind of zigzagging back and forth. Those boats that are maintaining a very, very straight wake are obviously going to go a little bit shorter distance and be more efficient, and that's what we're seeing certainly with Team Tampa A. They have got a little bit of a lead over Sarasota Crew and are steering very, very straight, which is very, very helpful. And we now have our drone shot, our shot from overhead from our finish line camera. But we can still see the Team Tampa B in the black unis and the white boat with the white oars still has a lead and is steering very, very nicely. And on their right-hand side or on their port side is the crew from Sarasota Crew in white with the pink hats. So very, very good racing from our 2 lead crews. And right now it's very, very close for third place between Sarasota Scullers over there in lane 1 in the purple boat. We'll see how that plays out as we start getting a little bit better view as we come down. So it looks like Team Tampa right there in the lead.
Treasure Coast is right there with
Treasure
them.
Coast is right there with them, and then Sarasota Crew is back. Yeah.
So those are your top 3. Those are the boats you see in the picture. Obviously, you can see the gap back is fairly considerable after these top 3.
Wow.
So Treasure Coast sitting a deck behind Team Tampa. What are they going to do about it, and when are they going to do it? Because they have 400 meters left to try to win a race here at the 2023 FSRA Sculling Championships. Winning a race is winning a race, Joe. It may be a B final or Petite final, but winning a race is something you're going to remember for the rest of your life. It doesn't make any difference if it's a Petite final or the Grand Final. You want to go out there and win the race. Right now, it continues to just be a deck for Team Tampa over Treasure Coast, but Treasure Coast looks like they're starting to take it up just a little bit. Maybe I can get some stroke ratings we can compare. It's getting a little bit closer. Treasure Coast kind of squeezing in, maybe taking a couple of inches every stroke. Here they come into the red buoys.
Yeah, they are just stroke for stroke. And it looks like Team Tampa A has held them off and maybe started to push them back a little bit. What do you think?
Yeah, 36 strokes a minute for Team Tampa. 36 strokes a minute for Treasure Coast. But you're right. I think Treasure Coast squeezed into Team Tampa. Team Tampa didn't like it. Either that or they already had a planned move, and that planned move got them a pretty good advantage here, about 3/4 of a length, that it looks like they're going to hold in the last 6 strokes to the line. So it looks like it is going to be Team Tampa winning a race here at the 2023 FSRA Sculling Championships, winning the Petite final of the girls' varsity quad, a length at the finish line ahead of Treasure Coast. Treasure Coast is going to finish a couple boat lengths of open water ahead of Sarasota